All right, we're going to bring in NBC News correspondent Julia Ainsley by phone because we think her baby is messing up the total mic system. They always take precedent. It's fine. This is the beginning of a long road for you, Julia. Mary Wells is adorable, but now let's go to your top-notch reporting here. You're looking at U.S. and U.K. officials concerned about cyber attacks on hospitals and research facilities, and they're looking at China. Tell us about it.
That's right, Mika. So yesterday, the United States and UK law enforcement agencies sent out an advisory, not just to hospitals, but to all medical institutions, including those who are doing medical research, to tell them to password protect their computers and devices with passwords that would be unusual for hackers to think of, because they are seeing increased activity from people who are trying to take advantage of this time. Now, two sources that I've spoken to say that a lot of this has fingerprints of China on it. What that means is that China often will exploit times like this because they try to gather as much information that they can, especially as more patients are going to hospitals and giving their information. And then they're also trying to steal biotech. We know that there was an incident last December where two Chinese nationals were arrested trying to steal cancer cells. One even had a vial in his socks in his bag at the airport in Boston's Logan Airport. These are the kind of things they've seen happen before. So these officials say that it's really important that the medical institutions heed these warnings, because what this comes down to, Mika, is a race for a vaccine. And if China or other countries are able to advance and get to a vaccine faster by stealing information that countries like the United States and United Kingdom are advancing, they may be able to get to a vaccine faster and have a leg up economically. It is wild how many unforeseen consequences this virus is having and who is trying to take advantage of this moment.
Jonathan Lemire.
Julia, first of all, congratulations and welcome back. Beyond China, what sort of other, who else could be looking to do this? Who else could be looking to sort of steal information or even just wreak havoc with these medical facilities at such a precarious time? Is it other foreign actors, potentially terror groups, even radical groups here at home?
Well, Jonathan, it's interesting. It's highly profitable. No matter who you are, if you can get this information, it is worth a lot of money, whether that be mass data on patients or proprietary medical biotech information. And so people could be individual actors looking for the highest bidder with this kind of information. But as you look closely at these advisories, they very carefully, without saying specific countries, keep pointing back to the fact that this information would be in the interest of governments to eventually have, and to have that information end up in their hands. So we can think of a number of countries who would be trying to economically compete with the United States, with the United Kingdom, to try to kind of best the coronavirus and get their economy up and running before our own.
Amazing. NBC's Julia Ainsley, welcome back. Thank you very much. And coming up, you have to think her name is floating among the Biden team as a potential vice presidential running mate. Congresswoman Val Demings joins the conversation straight ahead on Morning Joe. Plus, the president's son-in-law, Jared, has played a large role in the administration's coronavirus response. But there's new reporting that he has largely relied on inexperienced volunteers. You're watching Morning Joe. We'll be right back.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.